Hello everyone, and welcome to the Watkins Dead and Breakfast. In this video we're going to be unboxing the 3.5 foot Fears Through the Years Animated Chucky Doll from Home Depot. He is a fan favorite this year, and on a personal note, he is a favorite character of my older brother Bill Watkins. If you follow us on Facebook, you'll know that a few days ago my brother passed away from pancreatic cancer. It's a major loss for our family that we're working through. But we're taking it day by day. So I felt it appropriate at this point to unbox the Chucky that we bought. I was hoping he would have been with us this year to see our Halloween setup and to enjoy it, but unfortunately he was taken away from us far too early. So I'm going to get this guy unboxed, assembled, and then we'll demo and go from there. Thank you for joining us. So inside the box, and also full disclosure, this is not my first unboxing of this guy. I completely did the whole thing, whole shebang. Only realized that I am still an idiot and my microphone was not turned on. So none of this stuff is in plastic bags. I already have them assembled once. But we'll go through the process again because I wanted to do it right, to honor him as best I could. So we'll be going through this process again. Just stick with me. It's a very simple process. This guy's pretty easy to put together. So, contents of the box. I couldn't fit this back in because it's basically with A. We have his shoes marked B. We have leg pieces marked C. 2 of those. We have his clothing. You can see I had this already put on before. It's not in the plastic bagging anymore. Everything's out of the bags. So, and that's marked D. Exactly marked D. Then we have the mechanism itself and body, torso, that's marked E. We have his left arm marked F. His right arm marked G. His head marked H. There was a sticker right on his forehead. I don't know why they do that. They could have put the sticker right here on the bottom or something. Why manufacturers insist on putting the labels in obvious places that are right in the middle where you can see them, I'll never understand that. But his head is H, and then we have the adapter marked I. So let's get this stuff out of the way and we'll get him together. Now, since I already had him put together once, I know he will fit on this countertop. It is a tight fit because of the loft up top here. You'll see on this base that the connectors tilt in an angle. The angle goes forward, so it goes this way, and then it has these loops on here. Nice little addition. Because on the bottom of each shoe there is a hole for the frame and then slots for the loops. Doesn't matter which foot you put on which, the loops are lined up for both, so that works out pretty well. Put those on. And then we have C. Doesn't matter which, they're both the same, they're both identical. C and C. Music machine. C to C. Those click in place like that. And then it's his outfit, which this is really nice quality. It's not that cheap fabric. This is actually some pretty decent fabric. The only thing I don't like about this outfit is it gives you a nice zipper in the back. It's got a nice zipper instead of the Velcro enclosures, which is nice, and it has Velcro to hold the straps in place. Even on the cuffs of the wrists, there's Velcro inside so that it attaches to the Velcro on the plastic part of his wrist. They don't do the same thing for the cuff of the pants though. And it doesn't sit very well on the shoes. I wish they would put a piece of Velcro inside. I might have to do that afterwards just to hold it in place. You'll see what I mean once I get all this on here. But just one of the drawbacks of this, you know, kind of a con, I guess. Somebody just didn't think about it or weren't worried about it in the design process. Figured no one would care or notice, but I'm that guy, and I care and I notice, so. Zipper goes in the back. And then pull that all the way down so that the holes are exposed there. And then the mechanism goes on and it clicks in place. Alright, that's popped in. There is an infrared sensor on the front of his costume that plugs into a clip here, like that. And then pull this up and over the shoulders here a little bit. Before I do that, it does recommend that you feed the cord of the adapter up through his pants leg, so we'll do that real quick and plug that in. That way he's all set down, we can pull up his costume. So let's do that. This part does get a little bit tricky. That's okay. Alright, then the next step is left arm, and they do give you these little cotter pins or clips. You got these little guys on there, and you can see that. But there's a hole to hold his arm in place. So you just got to feed that up through there. Just goes into the bracket at the top here. And then cutter pin through the hole to hold that in place. And that holds his arm in the spot. And then just attach the Velcro to his wrist. Maybe. Oh, well, that stinks. I'm going to fix that. So the Velcro came off already. So there is a design flaw. Alright. The Velcro, there was a piece of Velcro on his wrist here, and it actually came off and stuck to the Velcro on the inside of the sleeve. So I have to hot glue and fix that. But so there's a con. They don't glue very well. Must be using some cheap hot glue. And then you do the same with his right arm, although the right arm does not come with a pin. I'm not sure why. I'm sure why they did the left but not the right, but I think they would do both. See, it has a Velcro and the other one came off, so I got to hot glue that on there. Fix that. Same thing with the right arm. Spin this right, blocking the camera here, and then that just clips in the bracket. Stays in place. Spin him around so you can see the back. Then, last but not least, is his big old melon. Look at that. I got just enough space to get this guy in here. Now, one thing I do like about this Chucky, and I see they're doing a lot with the animatronics this year, is they give you another one of those pins to hold his headpiece in place. The problem is you can't get your hand in there to put the cotter pin in place. I tried it earlier and couldn't do it. Let me see if I can do it now. They don't give you a whole lot of room to work with here. Can I get it? Can I get it? Haha, success. Okay. So, then there is a wire, another connector that clips in place to power his head. Tuck that back in. And then we can zip up his costume here. And then we crisscross his suspenders. There is a Velcro piece on the shoulder that connects. And this zips over here, connects to that piece of Velcro. And just enough room to kind of spin him around here. Just enough. And then there's Velcro behind the buttons to hold his bib in place with his coveralls. And he is all set. But as you can see, like, they got the letter D right on the center. I mean, obviously they're going to put a sticker on, but why put that up front? You can put that sticker anywhere on his clothes. But you notice the cuff of his pants always right up. So, while I got my hot glue gun out, I'll put some Velcro on his pants. At least hold the back side in place so it doesn't look as terrible. I'll go from there, so. Alright, so that's him all set up and ready to go. Let me fix his neck here. Color of his shirt. That goes in place. Alright, we'll plug him in. Here comes the demo.
Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back. I have had it. That's it. There is a limit to how much I can take. As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up. I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I dig it. Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back.
Alright folks, so that is the 3.5 foot Fears Through the Years animated Chucky doll from Home Depot. Overall, love the guy. Turned out fantastic. Very easy to assemble. Other than, a few little hiccups here and there with the Velcro on the sleeve and the cotter pins that are kind of hard to get in place, but love him overall. Wish he said more stuff. He says less than a handful of phrases. With so many movies in the franchise, you would think they could have a few more things. Especially from the first few movies. Maybe it was a licensing thing. I'm not sure of all the details, but would have been nice for him to say a few more things from the other movies. Love the facial features. They got the servos going. His eyes move. His cheeks lift up. His mouth moves. Head turns. All that kind of cool stuff. So that's pretty cool. Got a decent sensor on him. I was 4 feet away waving my hand out of camera range, and it was still setting him off. So he should go up pretty well as people walk by. And that's pretty cool. So the cons, Velcro on the sleeve came off. I had to fix that with hot glue. While I had my glue gun out, I put some Velcro on the cuff of his pants. The cotter pin at the base of his neck is kind of hard to get your hand in there. I had to fight to get that in there, but got that taken care of. So that's it for Chucky. Look forward to seeing the kids react to him this year. I want to be a little fun on Halloween. As a kid come through the yard, might take him to trunk or treat with us at my daughter's school this year too. They ought to get a kick out of him at the school with all their classmates. So that is the 3.5 foot Fears Through the Years animated Chucky doll from Home Depot. Wish my brother was still here. I know he would have loved him. Would like to have seen his reaction to him on Halloween night. Hopefully he's looking down on us from somewhere watching and appreciates it. But this is my tribute to him. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Leave any comments, likes, subscribe. Do your thing. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.